Along Kenya's breathtaking coast, where the Indian Ocean whispers tales of adventure, lies a place of growth, learning, and unwavering spirit, the Kilifi Scouts Camp. For 3 years, from 1st February 2023 to January 2026, one individual answered a unique call to shape this land, nurture its potential, and inspire a community. This is the story of Daniel Barrow Mwemba, the camp warden, and a journey of transformation that began with a vision and blossomed into a vibrant legacy.
Hi, when I joined Kilifi Scout Center 1st of February 2023, I saw the immense potential that this campsite had, and I was excited to step in Kilifi as a county and as Kilifi Scout Center to make a difference. I've compared Kilifi and other Scout centers of Kenya Scout Association, but I can say without contradiction that Kilifi is a sleeping giant. I've tried my best to do what I can with what I had, but apparently there was no light at the end of the tunnel, so I think someone closed that tunnel. I've decided to turn my back and try to dig another tunnel elsewhere.
Barrow's tenure began with a hands-on approach to stewardship. The grounds were meticulously landscaped, transforming open spaces into inviting areas for activities and reflection.
Hello, I'm Rankin, a scout, Kilifi Scout Center.
There was a deeper commitment to the environment.
Remember when the warden came in 2023, he told us that a scout legacy is not about the knots we tie, but the roots we plant.
Well, matters environment is something that's closer to our hearts. And me personally, if I would say anything, everyone should be concerned about environment. And therefore, the future of this planet Earth belongs to the young people. We, the old folks, have expired. We owe it to the next generation. So it's just important that we share the information with the next generation and inspire them to do more on environmental conservation. And that's why it pains me when I see young people who are not involved in environmental conservation, because this is our home, the only home, and therefore we need to take care of it.
For the warden, scouting was not just a weekend activity, it was a way of life. This was most evident in the Kitchen Garden initiative, where the youngest scouts learned to turn small patches of backyard soil into sustainable food sources.
Those people who don't like farming, I would really encourage them to do this, because this project has helped me a lot.
Actually, the Scout Camp is a place where scouts come and learn new skills, attitudes, and practical example. And it doesn't end there. Once they learn, they carry it home. And for us, it's very important for us to follow up if scouts do practice what they learned in the camps. They learn a lot of things at school, but at the camp is where now we do things practical, learning by doing. And therefore, when we set up a tree nursery, for example, our kitchen garden model, they come and learn, get the skills, and go home and replicate the same. And we take our time to go and visit the scouts in their various homes and also see if they are replicating the same, if they understand the concept and they're making a change in their small homes. And that is scouting.
The Kilifi Scout Camp, under Daniel Barrow's guidance, was not an isolated entity. It became a vibrant hub for community engagement, extending its reach far beyond its borders.
I believe Baden-Powell said the world is an experimental place for scouts. When scouts go out for camping, they discover a lot of things, and therefore many people like good things, but they don't like making good things. We like to camp in a nice place with trees, flowers, animals, birds, insects, but we really take time to make the environment good or conducive for camping. And therefore it's our responsibility as scouts, whether young, old, to take care of our environment so that the next generation would be inspired to do the same. We just need to pass the baton to the next generation. Sustainability is the key. What we do today, is it sustainable for tomorrow and the day after tomorrow?
From dedicated beach cleanups that restored the pristine beauty of the coastline to impactful World Ocean Day activities, the camp partnered with various organizations championing marine conservation and environmental awareness.
In scouting, one of the elements of the scout method is community engagement. And community engagement means scout working closer with the community around it. It may be individuals, it may be homes, it may be groups, it may be civil societies, anyone that's within that community. And therefore, scouting reach out to help the community that they live in. They mobilize people, they mobilize resources, and take a lead role to ensure that anything that needs to be done within that community is done. In Kilifi, we have done quite a number of activities, including beach cleanup and joining other NGOs and CSOs to celebrate in local, national, and international days that affect our communities, like beach cleaning. And therefore, it is our responsibility as Scout to be part and parcel of the community, be aware of what's happening in our community, and provide a solution to it.
The Kilifi Scouts Camp also transformed into a premier venue, hosting events that showcased the very best of scouting excellence and leadership development.
At Kilifi Scout Center, we have hosted quite a number of events, both locally, nationally, and I would say internationally partially, because we hosted 168th Wood Badge, which was in 2023, and 171st Wood Badge, which was in December 2025, with an international participant from Uganda. We have also hosted regional competitions and county competitions at Kilifi Scout Center. With limited resources that we had, we have shown that it's doable, and it's a privilege that we hosted those great events. We can even do better in future.
No journey of such magnitude is without its trials. The path at Kilifi Scouts Camp was not always smooth, but it was paved with resilience.
In Kilifi Scout Center, it wasn't always all smooth. We had our own challenges. Like, I remember when we were constructing the toilets, there were shortage of materials, and the manager sat us down, and we found a way to source local materials like local sand and some cement, and we found a way to stabilize our own bricks from scratch. He had always this notion of a scout is always resourceful and uses the resources around him, like the law number 9 says. And through his guidance, we found a way to make this law possible.
Well, challenges are there, and in every organization or any event, we'll definitely find challenges. And for us, we are not an exception. We had lots of challenges, and we try to overcome them by putting in a little more effort, collaboration, and thinking out of the box, more so thinking like a scout, so that we can be able to meet the challenge as it comes. Understand, scouts never give up. So whatever the challenge, whether it rains, you find a way to cope up with the rain. The weather, whatever the weather is, you just bring your sunshine and enjoy what it brings.
The impact of Barrow's dedication is etched in every corner of the Kilifi Scouts camp.
To me, working for Kenya Scout Association as a camp warden, it has not just been a job. It has been a whole lot of experience, sharing, learning, and also inspiring and impacting on other people. I don't know, I'm not sure, I'm not the one to say if I've impacted anyone's life, but I believe wherever I've gone, the people I've interacted with, I leave them with a positive vibe so that they can also influence and inspire other people. I believe we need to inspire people before we expire.
The Kilifi Scouts camp stands today as a vibrant testament to the vision and tireless efforts of Daniel Barrow. His legacy is not just in the structures built or the trees planted, but in the enduring spirit of growth, adventure, and service that now thrives within these grounds.